Hello, my legion of little goblins. This is Gamer Dragon, and welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls.
Hello.
Your outfit is terrible. And welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We are now getting back to good old Sheogorath.
Always a
Well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful! You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
Charming. What do you mean?
You'll be stopping the Grey March, altering the course of events, breaking the cycle! A fly in the ointment, a new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
How can I be a Daedric Prince?
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so. But you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace.
I would imagine.
But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him. Since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
Too much, at least. Why me, though?
Because you seem a nice enough sort. And you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely.
And, where will you be?
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
What's next?
Now, you've seen the grey torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No? Because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylarn and bring back the Flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylarn. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Cylarn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated. Ta! Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Yes, is there something you require?
Do you really like being summoned?
Ah, the Great Torch. It is a symbol of Sheogorath's power and a source of great comfort for the citizens of New Sheoth. Unfortunately, the torch has gone out. For eternity, this has heralded the start of the Grey March. Lord Sheogorath, in his wisdom, wishes for you to relight the torch to help ease the worries of the populace.
Who the fuck even is Jiggalag?
Yes, he will soon march across the land, destroying all that stands in his path. It's a frightening prospect. Many of our citizens are delicate.
Oh,
they can't
you think?
cope with the prospect, and they defect to the forces of Jiggalag, becoming priests of order.
Ah. So this torch is especially important.
If only we could speak more often.
I'll try not to torture you too much. Ah, there's Sylarn. It is close to Hail, so we'll start there. Oh, what a lovely city. I mean... I usually end up siding with the Saints, so... we'll be doing that. How I wish I had my faithful steed. Poppies, I'm guessing. I have arrived at the ruins of Sylarn. I will need to speak to the commanders of the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agnon.
Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Sylarn.
Jagorath at me?
My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon.
I need to light that.
Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazel Kana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Okay then.
My scouts reported no signs of the Maskin in the Underdeep. It's our best chance to take them unawares.
One of the few...
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. They could cut us to pieces down there if they knew we were coming.
With all due respect, Armas, I ask that you reconsider. The main passage is strongly defended. Perhaps if you'd allow me to scout further.
Enough! I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Maskin will not withstand us.
I overheard two Golden Saint officers arguing about the best way to attack the Dark Seducers. The Lieutenant Mirel mentioned something about the Underdeep, a secret side passage leading to the Dark Seducer altar. I should find out more about this passage from him.
The Maskin are unworthy to guard the Altar of Despair.
Greetings, stranger. Are you here to help us drive the Maskin out of Sylarn?
Sure. Now this is one of the few rare male saints. Tell me about this Underdeep.
My scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the Altar of Despair. The Armazel Kana wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Maskin are expecting us to come that way.
Because that would be predictable.
They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attacked through the Underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Kana would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat.
Why won't she listen?
She thinks the Underdeep is a trap. It's true. If the Maskin knew we were coming that way, we wouldn't stand a chance. But I'm convinced the Maskin don't expect us to come that way. If we attacked in full force, we could take the Altar of Despair before they had a chance to react. If only I could make Kana see that. The treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. She commands the Oriels here at Sylarn. She has just arrived with reinforcements from Brelok to end this stalemate once and for all.
Greylock?
Our home and sanctuary here in the Shivering Isles.
Ah.
That's what we call ourselves. The most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath. The flame is only lit at the command of Sheogorath, from the altars of rapture and despair within the shrine itself. I'm sure that our Mazel Kana will be glad to help you once the Mazkin are driven from the altar of despair.
Alright, tell me about the one.
Alas, we have not seen the altar of despair for many years. It is in the underground part of Cylon, which is controlled by the Mazkin. The Mazkin do not even allow us free passage to worship there, which is one of the many reasons why they are unfit to continue to guard it.
I'm sure you don't let the Mazkin in worship at the Rapture one.
It is just there, at the top of these steps. You would pray for the blinding ecstasy, which is the ultimate reward for those in Sheogorath's service?
Sure, I guess.
Go.
Oh, I'm just gonna have a look at this Underkeep. Ooh. Just one guard? The Underkeep is only lightly defended by the Dark Seducers. It appears that they do not believe the Golden Saints will attack this way. I should survey the Dark Seducer deployments along the main passage leading to the Altar of Despair, and then report my findings to Kenna. Actually, I don't need to be sneaking even. They don't even... I don't think they even really fucking care where I come from.
Begone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey. A most dangerous place to be.
You're a prey?
We are preparing to wipe out the arrogant Ariels once and for all. Once they break themselves on our defenses, Cylon will be ours, a gift for our Lord Sheogorath.
Well, You bitches really need to come to a resolution because I need to light the flame of Agnon, you idiots.
Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Aureals is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands.
Okay then.
Walk with our Lord.
What a defense.
What is your business here?
I'm here on Sheogorath's business?
Then I am at your service. The Grakedric Ulfri commands here. You will wish to speak to her at once, no doubt.
Yeah.
Walk with our Lord.
How do I get out of here? But yeah, I've already pretty much made up my mind here.
The mask. My soul.
You're alright.
Go.
This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Mazkin. You'd best stand aside.
But I'm here for Sheogorath.
My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylon. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
I don't think he really gives a damn either way, just as long as the flame is fucking lit.
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Mazkin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Mazkin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
Okay, what are your battle plans?
The only way to assault the altar of despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Mazkin out of Cylon once and for all?
Yes, but use the Underdeep.
I've already made my decision. We attack down the main passage. What makes you think you can persuade me when my own lieutenant cannot?
The fact that he's right that it's lightly defended?
You've seen this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm to take such a risk.
It isn't a trap.
Myrrel was very convincing as well. Very well, we'll risk it. The Underdeep it is. May Sheogorath's divine madness possess us today.
We attack through the Underdeep. The Mazkin will be
with the
destroyed.
Mazkin. My soul for Sheogorath. For Sheogorath's glory.
Now, some will actually go to attack that Mazkin. I went down the wrong way and jumped into fire.
For the mad god.
Woo! Sorry, honey, but wow, that's cool. Where's everyone else?
Death to the Mazkin, for the glory of Sheogorath.
Mazkin, to arms!
Sorry, Stella. Guys, there we go.
The altar of despair is ours, but the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions.
For the mad god!
Kneel before the Senate.
For the mad god!
Ow. The Dark Seducers in Xylarn have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kenna about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces have, control both altars. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
What are you gonna do?
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Mazkin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
Oh.
For Sheogorath's glory.
And you get to watch it. Bitchin'. Hannah sacrificed herself on the altar of despair in order to light the flame of Agnon. I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to New Sheoth as Sheogorath commanded. hear that? Uh-oh. That's not good. Now, depending on which side you light, I stepped into the flame of Agnon and now ablaze with the holy fire. I should return to New Sheoth and light the great torch and the Selim Arden something. But yeah, that's not a good sign. We should hurry. Now, depending on which side you light will affect your standing with the citizens of the other half of New Sheoth. Hi, hot stuff coming through.
Citizen. Speak quickly, mortal.
Kinda busy, lady. Out, hot.
You've brought it. The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Selim, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
Hey, why can't we have it on both sides?
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
He comes back in Skyrim, by the way. Which way? There we go. Ow. Hot. Why am I still standing here? He's right there.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Save your time.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces.
When you get back.
And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
Assuming you will come back.
Why not? Something has to work. Once I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
What now?
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land.
Well, yeah.
Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand.
I don't ever want to go there, honestly.
You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Well, I'm pretty sure that replacing Syl isn't going to be, a bad thing to the people of Crucible because, they kind of hate her guts and she's ready to kill someone just for any reason whatsoever. So won't the Dukes be displeased?
No. No, no, no. Absolutely not.
Lies!
Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them.
Alright.
Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the high priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
That'll never change. Alright.
Ta! Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Another sheep. I'm disappointed in your choice.
Oh, well.
You find Mania to be a fickle friend.
Anyway, how do I replace the Duchess?
Interesting. Not many wish to hear about such things, but I would be glad to oblige. Becoming the Duke of Dementia requires passage through the ritual of accession. Specific guidelines set forth by Arden Sul himself.
Alright.
Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Yes.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
He killed them all.
Yes, he then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique, known as visceromancy, to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitors' true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
Tell me what to do.
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become
I'm
the
an
ruler
adventure,
of
sweetie.
Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
Alright. I've spoken to Arctis, High Priest of Dementia, and the ritual of succession where Dementia is simple. Syl would have to be slain by the proposed successor and her heart brought to the altar of Arden Sul at the cell. I should now speak to Dervenin to learn of Mania's ritual.
The great torch shines with the pure light of Mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to Mania. Yes, Arden Sul. Doesn't the name simply roll wonderfully off the tongue? He was the sovereign of thought and a regnant artist. To call him a simple craftsman would not suffice. Know him as the Artificer Superior. Words dripped like honey from his tongue, and his songs were intoned with extraordinary verisimilitude. Had we been blessed with his constant presence, the Isles would be a maniac's paradise.
What?
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Alright, describe this ritual's history.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land. Many years ago, he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways.
This hardly sounds lethal.
But it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of Mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
Tell me what to do.
Certainly. When the ruler of Mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
I've spoken to Dervanin, the High Priest of Mania. The ritual of ascension for Mania requires the current ruler to commit suicide by taking 3 doses of green moat, which is lethal. Then his drug-tainted blood must be brought to the blah blah blah, and we've talked about these dudes. Now it's time to make our choice.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know.
I've made a decision.
A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less.
Any less than there wouldn't be a choice.
Something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
I choose Syl, Duchess of Dementia.
A dangerous choice. I like it! She's gotten to be a bit much anyway. Thinks everyone is out to get her. Which they are in this case. So be it.
I mean, yeah.
Syl is as crafty as she is beautiful. I'd watch my back if I were you. Oh, this is so much fun!
Okay then, off we go.
Speak when your task is complete.
Please stop rhyming. Alright. Anything else? No? Let's fuck off then.
Blessings, citizen.
Oh, we should try it. Check out that new dress. It's pretty. Back to my gear. Oof, I better be careful about what I pick up from here on out.
Blessings, citizen. Ah, good to see you again.
Hi! Where is Syl? I need to talk to her.
She is staying well out of sight. No need to take unnecessary risks. I maintain a close watch on her. She fears that Sheogorath no longer favors her presence and wants her replaced.
Ooh, yikes.
Huh, you're mad. Syl has yet to be bested in any combat. Unless... well, if you think you have a chance, how do I know this isn't some sort of trick? This better be good. For me. Excellent. I'll take... I appreciate the jest. Perhaps I've misjudged you. All right, I'll help. Just remember me when you take over her position. What can I do to help you?
I need to get close to her.
Well, the best I can offer is help with the guards. I can distract at least 2 of them and get them to leave her wing of the palace. That should help you to get in there a bit easier.
I've informed Anya Herrick of my plans to replace Syl. She seems somewhat hesitant and claims she will create a distraction and rid the interior of the dementia wing of the palace of its elite dark seducers. I should now attempt to speak with Kithlan. Bro, wake up, I need your help with something.
What is it you require? No, I cannot even think so. Yes?
I'll just...
Handsome. I'll take that. See? Yes. I see you may have what it takes to replace her. Very well. What is it you need from me?
Help me get close to her.
That may be difficult. Syl has been hidden from public sight lately. However, I can give you something that may help. Take this key. It should unlock any door in her wing of the palace. You still need to be wary of her seducer guards, but it should help.
Anya says that she can distract a few of them. I've informed Kithlan of my plans to replace Syl. He seems eager to help and is providing me with a key to the dementia wing of the palace. I should now infiltrate Syl's wing of the palace and end the Duchess of Dementia's life. Yikes. I've entered Syl's private chambers. I now need to locate Syl herself and put an end to her reign as Duke of Dementia.
Don't be fooled. The ritual isn't over.
Clearly.
The body on the bed isn't Syl, but merely an impersonator. The real Syl uses many such decoys to throw would-be killers off her trail. Syl has made her escape through the hidden tunnel in the gardens outside her quarters. She must not get away! Be wary. I fear that her escape may be a ruse to lure you into an ambush.
Oh, that's a shock. That's so absolutely, totally, and utterly shocking. I'm just so shocked that she would dare to ambush me.
For the mad god.
Secret passage, secret passage. Why were a secret passage? I think that shut him off. Yeah, there is going to be a lot of traps here. And seducers. Do I have a potion? No, I do not. I have a spell, though. I can just slip past them. I don't like this room. Oh, this is a bit inconvenient. Oh, never mind. Still mad about the Cylon thing? This sucks.
For Sheogorath Mazkin! Mazkin! For the Mad God!
Shit. I've removed Syl's heart. I now need to make my way back to the altar of Ardent Soul at the Salem. Unfortunately, I think that means we have to go back the way we came. Where is that spell? There's another way out of here. Like there. Whoosh! Jesus! I don't like that this place is falling apart around me. Hell! The one does not want me walking out of here alive. No, thank you. There's the way out. Which one did I do to you?
For the Mad God.
Yipes, 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 yipes. They're so mad about Cylorn. They're so mad about Cylorn. Zill's dead. Why are you bothering me? Oh, hell no. Get them! I'm out! Fuck y'all, I'm out! No! I'm just like pissing everyone off today. I'm sneaking, I'm sneaking, I'm snooking away. I just don't feel like fighting everyone all at once. Because of course. Oh, just saw the screw this in the world. I don't even know where I am. Well, that don't help me. Fuck this, I'm going back to the Mania side. I'm just running. I'm just running. While invisible. Alright. Back to the thing. The church building. I need to start off loading soon.
I find it comforting to know when the end will come, and that there's nothing I can do about it.
You just sound like such a fun person to be around.
Yes? Do not bother the oracle
They just put that here. Up.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The heart of Syl has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and the Demented welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, tell that to the
I now
seducers.
declare you to be Duchess of Dementia of the Shivering Isles. May your wrath and anger be your guide.
Why do you seem just upset about that?
Pleasure and pain, my lady.
You've done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! Oh, who'd have thought? Now, on to other...
On up.
Wait, I must speak. Halt, cease, desist.
Vaden! How dare you interrupt me? Only I interrupt me. Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Thaden forgot how to use the door. Kindly show him out before I forget myself.
Mine?
Syl? Syl is dead? This can't be right. Is this right? What have you done? Have you done this?
Hold your tongue, little Duke, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
But this stranger? Someone new? From somewhere else? Not here. I'm sure of that. I don't understand. Or I can't.
Calm yourself, Théoden. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office. I suggest you see to your duties.
Ridiculous! You can't do this, although you're omnipotent, or just tall. It's one of the two, I'm sure. And a fool.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Théoden. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up. Save some for later.
Order approaches. It's taken the fringe already, with order clothes and order hats. And you speak of change?
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, certainly not. This isn't good. I'm sure it's bad. I can't do this anymore. No more.
Then go, Théoden. Have your green moat. Take a bath. But leave before I decorate my throne with your insides.
Anyone else just feel a little bit awkward?
Yes, that's it. I'll go. Away, far away. Working for them is like working for us, but without all the dying.
No! Let him go.
Enough! I go to Jiggalag. I give myself to him as a priest of order. This isn't done, mad god. I think it's just started.
After informing Sheogorath of my victory, Théoden, the Duke of Mania, became furious. Before he departed the Cisello, he threatened that we hadn't heard the last of him. I should speak with Sheogorath about the next step in his plan. At this point, it seems rather important. That could have gone better.
Wondering why I let him go, aren't you? I can see it in your face. Mostly in the eyes. I may take those from you when this is done. This has never happened before. The ruler of Mania, turning traitor. Unprecedented. But different is good. A new act in this play.
Yeah.
Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before.
You mean the clowns?
I do. I did. And I won't say it again. But that's enough about that. You're the ruler of dementia. Just look at you. You're positively beaming.
Cool, what do I get
You
the
now have the
badass dress?
power to summon dark seducers. They've always served the Duke of Dementia. I think they have a thing for pain. And here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm and others. You would be well served to remember that.
And the fringe?
He was right about that. I can feel it. In my bones. The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Order gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe. You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there. But I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't.
Happily.
Ta, come visit.
Okay! So, but that'll have to wait. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share this video with someone who might be interested in the series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I'll see you later. Bye!